Hello everybody, this is Jennifer Stoeckl from the Direwolf Project. It's great to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hang out to the very end and receive your free gift. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I got in the mail. I received a package in the mail from New Vet Labs. I'm not very familiar with them, but I want to check them out with you and see what we think. Now, all of their products are all natural, no preservatives, no food coloring, no artificial anything, so I'm really excited to find out. So come on and we'll find out what they have. The first thing I see is a brochure. It's called New Vet Plus. New Vet Plus is a canine supplement, and this is one of the things I was really interested in because we give our dogs extra nutrients instead of just kibble. But anyway, so here is the brochure of information on puppy immune system. So we'll probably be sending out this brochure with each puppy in their puppy go home packets, just to give you a little bit more information, because as we were talking about in one of our emails, kibble alone is not good enough. Okay, in fact, our free gift at the very end explains this in detail to you. If you want more information about how to keep your dog healthy, we have 10 ways to immediately transition your dog's feeding schedule, 5 things to add into your dog's food, and 5 things to take out of your dog's food. This one would be something that you would add to your dog's food. So it is a canine supplementation. New Vet Plus is an equivalent to something like NuPro, which is what we have been using. So I'm probably going to check them out for you, just to see if they're, if the dogs like them, in fact, if they like it better than NuPro. The one thing about NuPro, it does make like a gravy if you put warm water on it, but the dogs don't, they aren't totally into it. It's okay. Like, I know that they eat it, but there's a lot of residue on the bottom, and I'm not sure if they're totally excited about it. So we'll see. Maybe this one is a little bit better for them in their palate, and they like it better. Already I can see that there are chewable tablets, and then there's also a powder. I prefer the powder, but hey, if you gave your dog a tablet a day and they chewed it up, you wouldn't have to worry about putting it in the kibble. So that actually isn't a bad way to go. The scoop version, you can pour some warm water on it and kind of make it into a gravy, which may be good because whenever you add water to kibble, see, kibble is baked. Remember I said kibble is baked so high in temperature that all of the water content that's actually in the kibble is gone too. So adding water will actually be better for a dog, and especially puppies. If your puppy gets dehydrated, they can die within 24 hours, so you have to be really careful with that. That's why a lot of breeders will moisten the kibble for their puppies so that they don't dry out on the inside if they're not getting enough water on their own. So anyway, pouring some warm water on your kibble is always a good idea. New Vet Plus is the added nutrients, which you really need to do. Kibble you should always add extra vitamins and minerals to your kibble in order for your dogs to get the vitamins and minerals they need, because again, kibble is sprayed on artificial vitamins and minerals. I don't care what type of kibble it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the puppy packets. So every puppy packet will get 3 chewables to try out from New Vet Plus. How cool is that? That's so neat. Thank you, New Vet Labs. That's so nice of you. Oh, they have cat stuff too. Well, we have a cat, but I don't know, we could try it. He gets all of his nutrients naturally. Our cat Hobbs is an excellent mouser, and he pretty much, I mean, he'll eat a few kibbles here and there. We have it available for him, but he prefers an all-natural diet. Oh, and they have new Joint Plus, so if your dogs are older, that's very similar to the product I had been using, NuPro. They had a joint version and they had a regular vitamins and mineral version. So this will be interesting. I'm gonna really be looking at the comparison between the two. Then they have, oh, they have some shampoos and stuff. Let's see. Oh, they have an ear cleaner. I might try that one, but our dogs have a double coat, and because it sheds naturally, the oils and everything, you don't want those oils to disappear. So the more you shampoo your dog, or especially with the double coat, I'm not talking about any other breed. I'm talking about the American Dirus breed. Okay, so if your dog has a double coat and it sheds out naturally, you really don't want to do a lot of grooming, because all those oils are lost, and those oils keep their skin moist, and when their skin is moist, they have less cracking and dryness and all of that. It's like when you render leather, like you want to oil your leather. You don't want your leather to dry out. That's the same thing with your skin. And so the more you shower, or the more you shampoo, or the more you groom your dog, the less natural oils it has on its skin at any one time. And did you know that if you take a shower, like if humans take a shower every day, we typically do, at least in the West, in our Western culture, your skin actually produces more oil, because it's trying to compensate for all the oil that's lost in order to keep your skin natural. So I actually don't shower every day. Now, it's probably a little bit out of necessity because we live off the grid and we don't have unlimited water here. But it's actually better for your scalp to not shower every day, or at least not wash your hair every day. So it's the same thing with dogs. Dog skin can dry out, so you actually don't want to groom your dog all the time. Give your dog the ability for its oily skin to do what it naturally does. Now, I'm not talking about a dog without a double coat. I am talking about a dog that sheds naturally with a double coat. I mean, that's why we breed a natural breed, because it's the best health that you can provide for your dog. A natural double coat is healthier than a dog without a double coat that does not shed well. And the reason for that is because if your dog does not shed naturally, if you get a dog that does not shed very well, then it retains all of that gunk, debris, dirt, all of that gets embedded in the coat. So you actually have to groom a dog like that. But a dog that has a naturally shedding coat, because its hair follicles fall out all the time, they're constantly replenishing, and so they're all that dirt and grime and muck and smell is naturally eliminated. So that keeps your dog's coat naturally cleaner. And because it cleans itself, the oils are retained, because you're not taking the oils out with shampoos that are meant to break down oils. So anyway, that was a long answer to the they also sell shampoo at New Vet Labs. Soothing skin spray, I'm not sure. I mean, if your dog's got skin allergies, maybe. But our breed is not really one to have a lot of skin allergies, so that one's a little bit more irrelevant for us. And then stain and odor remover, that one is a good one for me. Being a breeder, got a lot of dogs coming in the house. I will probably definitely be interested in that one. And then oatmeal conditioning spray. I mean, like the oatmeal shampoos and the oatmeal conditioning, that's really good for dogs that have skin allergies. It's a natural neutralizer. So that might be something you guys would be interested in. But again, it's a grooming item. our dogs are so naturally at shedding and kind of getting all that debris out themselves, and you know, I keep the oils by not doing a lot of shampooing and that sort of thing. So I don't know how relevant that's going to be for me, but it might be for you. Interesting, very interesting. Thank you, New Vet Labs, for sending all of this great stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and listen to me drone on about what I got in the mail. It was so special to have this time with you. Don't forget, go on over to direwolfproject.com and claim your free gift. You want to make sure that your dog is super healthy, and the best way to do that is to give them the best diet possible. And we're going to give you all of the information you need to make that happen at direwolfproject.com. We'll see you there. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.